Latest update on Hurricane Lane, still propelling itself towards the Hawaiian Islands. It's got winds of 145 miles an hour and a pressure of 939 millibars, 15.7 north, 156.4 west as of 5 p.m. Hawaiian time, this August 22nd. It's a stage 6 on the CDPS scale. Devastation is possible from this storm, especially if it remains anywhere near the current intensity that it's at right now. 289 miles from Hilo, closing in on those miles now. 357 from Kahului and 397 from Honolulu. That's on the island of Oahu, which has now had the hurricane warning changed to cover Oahu now. It was previously a hurricane watch. That has just happened in the last 10 minutes. The hurricane watch remains in effect for Kauai. Hurricane warning for all of the other main islands now, including the Big Island, which is likely to see any hurricane conditions, or at least tropical storm conditions, first. So this is what we're looking at over the next few days. Thursday into Friday, we're probably all familiar with this by now, is when we expect the storm to really impose itself over the islands. By that time, who knows what strength it's going to be at. Hopefully it's going to weaken substantially. Most of the models calling for just that, but still not much evidence of it beginning just yet. But as you can see there, later on in the model run, heading off somewhere towards the west as a remnant after it strikes the islands. Sea surface temperatures remain fairly warm, certainly warm enough to sustain a tropical cyclone. So that's not going to be one of the threats for the storm. At least it's going to be wind shear as it continues off towards the north. The wind shear will rise substantially, which will really make things difficult for Lane in terms of its intensity. So this is what the GFS model says over the next few days, pretty much moving over Lanai by the looks of things there, and then off towards the west into the weekend. Tropical storm force winds are very likely on pretty much all of those main islands now, except maybe Kauai, which is still just below half chance, but we'll wait and see as things become clearer on what's going to happen. Here's the percentages though for reference. 42% in Hilo, that's going down now as the track shifts west, but the western side of the Big Island, very high chance, 80% plus. 72% on Molokai, 71% in Honolulu. This is what the models have on the table right now. As you can see, gradual weakening, steady weakening expected over the next few days, which will accelerate hopefully as it nears the islands. That's due to higher amounts of wind shear. The increase has started now and that will continue. And there you can see the tracks on the left hand side. The models still aren't in agreement on where the storm is going to go, and crucially, some of them take it over the islands, some of the models keep it out at sea. So it's one we're going to have to watch very closely. Now here's the satellite imagery. As you can see, Lane is really not that big a storm. When we talk big, I mean in terms of the actual size diameter. Compared to the Big Island, it's not that much larger. As hurricanes go, that is pretty small. But you can see there the eye still looking very good, although it has been shrinking and becoming more shallow, less intense in the last few hours. That's why the wind has decreased to around 145 miles per hour. We expect the weakening will continue, and we'll have more updates as tonight progresses into tomorrow. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, with you at any time. You can also find our YouTube page if you're not there already, subscribed hopefully, and you can also follow our Facebook page, search Force 13 all in text. Videos are now there as well, and you can follow us on Twitter at Force 13 is our handle, and it's hashtag F13Sulik if you'd like to draw our attention to anything in future live events or whatnot. You can also help the project become even better by becoming a patron with its various rewards that come with that feature as well. And you can add me personally, Fool13 at extension 9094 on Discord, and Force13 on Skype for tropical weather chat.